So the bootlicking ass sellout that is Rob Smith, the guy who I have to remind everyone is a gay black conservative who went to a TPUSA event, a conservative event, went to a bar and was called the F word for being gay and the N word for being black by Republicans. He left the bar because he was being harassed and bullied by them. He went on CNN a week later and said he was disassociating himself from the Republican Party because he realized they were homophobic and bigoted. Then about a week later, because Rob Smith is a grifter, he ran back to the Republican Party. Because you have to understand something here. Rob Smith is a paid liar, he's a paid bootlicker, and he is a paid sellout. Rob Smith has decided that the little bit of money and attention that he gets from the Republican Party is worth selling out his entire community. So that Rob Smith made a video about how he hated Kendrick Lamar's halftime show. And because it was a bootlicking ass sellout take, black people came for him. Because we should have. And now he's come back and he's saying, oh, black America, they're having a meltdown over me not liking the Kendrick Lamar halftime show. But wait till you hear what he thinks are the reasons why black people are coming for him.
So that is why the entirety of the black internet is melting down, because one single solitary black man did not like his Super Bowl performance that I was apparently supposed to. Apparently it was a condition of being a black man in America that I just was obsessed with this boring, dreadful Kendrick Lamar Super Bowl performance. So it's very interesting to me that this meltdown has lasted so long. I am curious to see how long it goes.
First of all, let's be clear here. No one's melting down. We're calling you exactly what you are. You're a dumbass bootlicking sellout. That's what you are, and that's all we're saying. It's not a meltdown. Republicans always want to call every bit of disdain toward them a meltdown. It's not that. Let's be clear about something else here. You're not the only black person who didn't like Kendrick Lamar's halftime show. There are many black people who didn't. I've spoken to black people who didn't like his show. I've debated with black people who didn't like his show. The difference is that you're the only black person who is saying the reason you didn't like his show is because you were at a party with white people who didn't like his show, who didn't know who he was. And you're saying he's not mainstream. Dude, Republicans don't like you. Democrats don't like you. White Republicans don't like you. And black people don't like you because we've all figured out what you're all about. You're a liar and you're paid to do it. You're a grifter. That's what you do. And you've decided selling out is worth it to you. No one cares that a black person doesn't like Kendrick Lamar. Most of the people who say that they didn't like the halftime show say that, they wanted to see more dancing, more entertaining. They wanted to be able to hear the words better or whatever. There were many black people who didn't like the Kendrick Lamar show who liked the Snoop Dogg show last year. This has nothing to do with black people wanting you to walk in lockstep with us. It has nothing to do with black people being a monolith. It has everything to do with you being a sellout. The fact that you thought it was a flex to say that I was at a party with white people and they had no idea who Kendrick Lamar was. He's not even a mainstream person at all. The guy has several Grammys. He has a Pulitzer Prize. He's one of the hottest artists out there. He is a household name, and you know it. The only reason you're saying it is because it's a grift. I could almost guarantee one of two things. You weren't at a party with anyone, or you were at a party with people and they all knew who Kendrick Lamar was. But you knew if you run to a microphone and run to your phone and put that camera on and say things that racist white people were thinking, you were going to get clicks, likes, attention, and a few dollars. We know the grift. We know what you're all about. We're just pissed off that someone like you who looks like us thinks it's worth it to sell out your people for a couple of bucks and a pat on the back and someone saying he's one of the good ones. You're such a good boy, Rob Smith. That's what they think about you. Period.
Don't want no enemies or ops. Envy in they heart, I tell them stop. Vacation on the yacht.